At age 38, I discovered I had heart disease. I also discovered I had diabetes because I inherited too many health disorders that's linked to my parents' family history. I could only estimate that if I'm not in this line, I might not even be alive today. I was the first to bring nutritional medicine into this country. Purely out of a personal incident, because at age 38, I discovered I had heart disease. I had calcified plaque in my heart. And then at that time, I was in another profession. I was teaching master's degree in another field. So I was very capable of reading things. So I read a lot about natural treatment for heart disease. And then I tried it out for 2 years, and then the plaque disappeared. So I was so impressed that you can actually don't need to wait for the bypass or the stent to come in. So my plaque disappeared after 2 years of natural treatment. And I took 2 years off to read everything I could. And then I also discovered I had diabetes, because I'm considered the fourth generation of diabetic in the family, long family history. And then I reversed the diabetic in my 30s. So now I'm close to 69. I don't have diabetes. So that's the main reason. I think the main reason was because I wanted to save my life, because I inherited too many health disorders, that's linked to my parents' family history. And then I know that today, if you inherit something that is bad, that is not destiny. Only nutritional medicine, functional medicine, can suppress the expression of the gene. Complementary medicine is based on natural medicine, meaning that you don't invent anything at all. That's why we cannot patent the treatment, but you can package them together. So there are about 150 types of cancer, 400 reasons for having heart attack, maybe hundreds of reasons for getting a stroke as well. So there's so many things that that the modern science can offer. I'm not plucking anything from the blue, because everything I use here is somebody else already researched it, but not for treatment of a whole person. I put them all together. What is known about this process, you put them all together, then you have a package that the patient wants. And because it's natural, I have never seen anybody taking it with side effect, except when they trigger a detox. Because we do not know how much toxin a person has, stored inside the body. So a little bit of inconvenient loose stool is a common one, but when you lower the dosage by half, then you don't have the problem. Then you take longer to treat that. So I'm very excited to share all this with people, who have made a big contribution to the country, have done very well, people who have, big family who depend on them, to be alive and working, don't drop dead, from a heart attack or stroke. These are the ones that need a lot of help. They need to know, but we are not forcing them to do it. It's up to them. It's their life. They come forward. Ours is 100% based on science, and we have accumulated more than 20,000 patients here, experience. So it's quite very extensive. So almost every case that we see, no matter how serious it is, we have done it before. So this is the level of clinical experience that we want to share with next generation. So I feel that the market for this must be huge. So it's based purely on the belief that it is huge, And I was thinking how I'm going to get customer for this. That one is where my previous profession as a management consultant, strategic planner, I work out a strategy that I need to set up a professional body. So that professional body have its training curriculum, and we can contribute. And then we recruit people to come in as student member to groom them, and then work with foreign university who can recognize our work, so that like today, the course that I'm teaching today have participants from 5 countries. So we are now going international. thanks to internet, I think natural medicine, personalized medicine, now has an opportunity to go global. Because of the demand drives the business, and the business generates the income. Yeah? If you are very good, we would like to hire them for tutoring, to help those students who need help during our course. And these students can be working adults.
At this digital era stage, everything is so transparent. You can just Google something, is this real, is this fake? So when this sort of era comes in, okay, it's very important that we must have what we call evidence-based information. So I believe with the advancement of this IR 4.0 or IT, people are more exposed to what it really is. So in this new era, you see, things are transparent, okay? It is there for us to read ourselves. We are more educated, so it's actually good. We can see that the whole market shift is actually shifting to the natural side. We just take a look at the industry. A lot of big hospitals now are actually opening up TCM center, if you notice that. Okay, from Beacon to Thomson to Sunway, they're all opening up TCM center. So this is them telling the public they're shifting, or rather they're expanding this area already. So it's a good opportunity. It's still at the growing phase now. So people that are in the growing phase will reap the most benefit in the future when it's mature.
I believe that I was diabetic in my 30s. My great-grandfather died age 33 from diabetes. That's a lesson to me already. He was diabetic in his late 20s. So I carried that gene. So how long would I have survived? I wouldn't know. I'm not God. So I would only estimate that if I'm not in this line, I might not even be alive today. So what I'm saying is that people with a lot of rubbish gene you carry, very damaging gene, there's still a chance for you to do well. What about people with better gene? I think they should all live until 120, 150 years old.